What is up, guys? Today I'm going to be reacting to NASA's Artemis II mission. Let's go. All right. T-minus 1 minute until Artemis II. I've been waiting years for this moment right here. Sending people back to the moon since 1972.
Sequencer to the rocket's onboard autonomous launch sequencer, or ALS. The rocket will count itself down, but honor any
This is bringing me back to Artemis 1.
Now, shortly after liftoff, Houston will take control of the rocket, and my colleague Gary Jordan will take over commentary.
My heart is beating so fast. Jesus Christ.
ALS, go for ALS. Great call out. The rocket is on its own. 4 brave explorers ready to ride the most powerful
Vehicle's on its own. All right. No turning back now.
NASA has ever launched. Sound suppression water is flowing.
All right, water's flowing.
And here we go. 10,
HBO eyes burning.
8, 7.
There's the HBO eyes. 25 lits up.
3, 2, 1.
It's
Ignition. And liftoff. The crew of Artemis II now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Good roll pitch.
Oh, this looks so much cooler in the daytime.
Houston now controlling the flight of Integrity on the Artemis II mission around the moon.
Integrity, AMT high. AMT high.
On time, passing 30 seconds.
That is beautiful.
Integrity passing.
That is beautiful.
Target milestone. Mission Control Houston seeing good performance on the main engines. Space Launch System core stage. Integrity.
I am lost for words right now.
In altitude. Traveling more than 1,200 miles per hour.
See, from that angle, it just looks like any ordinary rocket. But it still hasn't caught to my brain that that's the SLS.
Mission elapsed time, passing 1 minute, approaching max Q.
On, Ponce de Leon. Stan, we have you loud and clear on Ponce de Leon. Have you the same?
Communication signal transfer.
I can't process my thoughts right now. This is a SLS rocket with 4 people on board, spending 10 days inside a crew capsule around the moon.
Traveling more than 2,600 miles per hour.
I can't even think about that right now. That's why I probably don't look as much surprised as I thought I would, but Jesus. Alright, roughly T plus 2 minutes until the SRBs burn out.
1 minute 50 seconds of mission elapsed time, standing by for main engine throttle down to 85%, ahead of solid rocket booster separation expected at the 2 minute 9 second mark. We see throttle.
Y'all gotta have better tracking cameras. That is beautiful.
Confirmed separation. Engines throttling up, guidance converged.
Oh, that is so sick. Bro, we can see so much more stuff in the daytime. I'm telling you.
Guidance converged, performance nominal, upper stage RCS ready.
Let's go. Smack myself right there.
Integrity, SM priming complete. SM priming complete.
That is so sick.
2 minutes 45 seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis II mission. Thrusters on Integrity and upper stage confirmed.
Alright, roughly around T plus 3 minutes is when the launch abort system jettisons, as well as the side panels on the service module.
3 minutes into the flight.
Also jettison.
Integrity 49 miles in altitude, 78 miles downrange. Now passing 5,000.
And after that, it's going to be a while for those. Oh, there we go. Those side panels separate, exposing the solar panels. And it looks like, yep, LAS jettison. Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
Standing by for launch abort system jettison.
Houston Integrity, good last jettison, great view. Copy jettison, Team Eco 8 plus 02.
Nice words right there.
We see the same on board, Stan. And Houston has you loud and clear on Tidris at the Carmen line.
All right, this is roughly, I think, around either T+6 or T+8 minutes.
Outstanding, Stan. We have you.
Is when those 4 RS-25 engines will shut
3
down.
minutes 50 seconds into the flight of Artemis
This
2, Wiseman
big old
hovered
fuel
over
tank is
Hansen across the
ginormous.
boundary to space with good comm checks.
So it'll take a
GPS
while
signals
for
acquired
this
after
engine to
last
burn
visit,
through
now working on
all the
internal
fuel.
checks to verify accuracy. Flight dynamics officer analyzed the time of main engine cutoff, confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds. Time of
Okay, 8
MECO.
minutes. That all happened so fast. And I still haven't registered that we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon.
Integrity GPS
All right, it's
processing.
roughly 3 more minutes until MECO.
Outstanding, Stan. We see the same, and we have a beautiful moonrise. We're headed right at it.
Approaching 5 minutes into the flight, Commander Reid Wiseman confirms he has visuals of his destination. GPS guidance, navigation, and control software finishes internal checks and sends to navigation channels.
Integrity 3.
I am so
engine
used to
prep.
seeing the absolute detailed 4K 60 FPS that SpaceX shows on
Time now
Starship.
passing 5 minutes 20
And
seconds
we're
of
seeing
additional
this
time into the Artemis
type
2
of
mission.
footage.
At this point, 3 good
Don't get me wrong,
missions are all that's needed
it's
to
still
bring
exciting,
security to a nominal main
but
engine
it's
cutoff.
not as cinematic and cool
At
as
this time, we're seeing
SpaceX.
4 good engines here in Mission Control Houston. Integrity 75 miles an hour.
Especially with the fact that this rocket is not reusable in any way.
Approaching 10,000 miles per hour.
But I'm just happy that we're going back to the moon. In 54 years.
Integrity.
I don't know if I did my math right.
6 minutes.
Someone fact check me.
Same on board, Stan.
Good trajectory and engine performance. Booster officer will soon report the
See, me
shutdown.
personally, I don't really like
Flight
these
director
digital
Judd Friedling expected at the 7-minute
Animations that are supposed to be live.
Integrity 78.
But I remember there was an
miles
incident
in
one time where
altitude, 460 miles downrange.
Integrity.
a space company was using
Nominal
this
shutdown.
over their real rocket tumbling in space,
Integrity copies nominal.
acting like the mission is shown as successful in the animation, when in reality it's just tumbling in
6
space.
minutes 40 seconds of mission elapsed time. Shutdown plan is as expected. Again, the time.
I'm not sure. Some animations could be actually
2 seconds into the flight.
Live with real data from the rocket being sent back as like position and rotation. All right, we got 1 minute until
7
MECO?
minutes of mission elapsed time.
and the interim cryogenic propulsion system will be on its own.
Throttling down as we approach the abort once around option. Milestone.
Kind of funny how I still remember that
7-minute
whole
30-second mark.
long name.
Now 84 miles in altitude, 650 miles downrange, traveling more than 15,000 miles per hour.
Integrity. AOA open.
AOA open.
The window is now open for an abort once around option that would target splashdown in the Pacific Ocean. Still following nominal ascent at this time. About 10 seconds remaining until the
All
main
right.
engine cutoff of the Space Launch System core stage.
Now it's MECO
Standing by for confirmation of MECO and core stage separation.
already. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right.
Integrity and nominal MECO.
Nominal
core
MECO.
stage
All right, perfect.
separated.
That's sweet. Now the ICPS engine will basically extend to be even longer,
Stan.
and that will have a much better efficiency with the fuel and thrust. because a longer
2 minutes,
nozzle
40
would mean
seconds
that
into
there would
the
be
flight, we
higher
have a
thrust going
nominal
forward,
main
which
engine cutoff
would
heading
make
in
the
the right
whole vehicle
trajectory
more
on the
efficient.
way to swing around the moon. Core stage has separated, done its job. The Space Launch System upper stage, the Inner Rim Cryogenic Propulsion Stage, or ICPS, still attached to the Orion spacecraft.
All right. ICPS on its own.
9 minutes of mission elapsed time. Integrity crew of Reid Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Koch, and Jeremy Hansen now in orbit around the Earth at the beginning of their journey to the moon.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Just show me the live cameras. I don't care if they're freaking static and all of that. Like, come on, show me.
PRM numbers so far per the pad.
I know that the mission to the moon will take forever, especially with like the TLI burn, but I'm probably gonna cut off this reaction once the ICPS burn shuts down and they're in
Now
orbit.
reminding the crew that the perigee raise maneuver
'Cause I don't wanna wait,
ignition
like,
is
a
as
whole
expected
day
prior to
just
ignition.
to see the TLI burn.
That time being 49 minutes, 50 seconds of mission elapsed time.
I can't recall if the ICPS burns immediately or they have to wait. And it looks like right now they have to wait.
Integrity, good. Neds deploy.
Good what deploy? I assume that was the
Copy that, Stan. Good, Neds.
I assume that was the engine extension.
And Integrity Houston for PWD setup. Just a reminder, halfway open on the secondary.
Okay, definitely not. There's no way.
We copy that, Stan. Halfway open.
Passing 11 minutes of mission elapsed time. Here, overhearing the conversation between Capcom Stan Love and Commander Reid Wiseman, already passing some milestones. We have a good nozzle extension deployment system. That is confirmed.
Okay, so it is confirmed that the engine
complete.
is
We also
extended.
have the visors are confirmed up, now past the dynamic phase of flight, that is ascent. Their launch and entry suits that provided them an extra layer of protection, now not as needed. They're going to raise those visors. And later in today's mission, they will begin to egress or get out of the suits to begin some of their initial tasks of activating some of the systems aboard in the Integrity spacecraft. It's passing 12 minutes of mission elapsed time. Again,
There is
the,
no way that they're in
perigee
orbit
raise
already, right?
maneuver that's targeted near 50 minutes.
Because I never realized that the
49
core stage could
minutes,
take them
50
into
seconds.
orbit immediately.
That's what the crew is going to
There's
be
no
working
way,
towards.
right?
The Commander Reid Wiseman, pilot Victor Glover will
Because the
focus
orbit
on
is still
preparing for that milestone.
moving up pretty fast. Their altitude's gaining. So I assume that they're coasting until
Mission
apogee
specialist
hits.
Christina Koch and Jeremy
And once they hit
Hansen
apogee, then they can
will start some of the
use the
activation of
ICPS to
environmental
get
control
them
light
into
support
orbit.
systems. You may hear confirmation of their activation over the Orion to Earth communication network.
Houston, C3 aux power back in auto.
Copy C3 aux, and we're 2 minutes to maneuver.
2 minutes, okay. 2 minutes until the next maneuver, so I assume that will be the orbit insertion.
Minutes and 30 seconds of mission elapsed time. We're going to continue to follow the crew of the Artemis II mission. they are beginning their journey around the moon to verify the systems that will take us to its surface. An incredible ascent. Artemis II is underway. Reid Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Koch, and Jeremy Hansen begin their journey to the moon. Still milestones to come up as we await solar array deploy and the critical burns that will get Integrity into high Earth orbit around the Earth before engines are fired to get us around the moon. We'll keep tabs on Integrity and its crew from here in Mission Control Houston. But for now, we're going to send it back to you, Megan and Nicole at the Kennedy Space Center. Very jealous to hear how the launch experience was over on the Space Coast.
Yeah, Gary, if people are just joining us, welcome back to the Space Coast, where we just saw Artemis II lift off 14 minutes ago. And wow, what an amazing launch and an emotional.
Yeah, I might have to cut the reaction right.
Lifted off, Nicole.
They're about to get into orbit anyways.
I had tears.
That was one of the most exciting launches I have ever seen in my life. And to Reid Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Koch, and Jeremy Hansen, Godspeed on your 10-day journey to the moon. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.